Hello everyone, my name is JMLisondra and today I'm going to demonstrate on how I painted the worship in the midst of storm painting. This is not a complete tutorial everyone because the purpose of making this video is to have a time lapse and not for a tutorial, so I forget or I didn't record the palette or mixing of colors. Okay, so I use all the same materials like the brushes, the 5 limited colors you see mostly in my tutorials. Okay, so if you want, I'm sorry everyone if you I do this today because I didn't intended to, or it's not my intention to make this a tutorial. And for the request of everyone, I saw in comments to upload the full video of this, so I just want to upload here so that you can have also you can see the process, the entire process. So it took me 1 hour and 40 minutes to finish this painting. Okay, so first here I'm doing some underpainting, so I just cover the first sketch. So I just want to make a dramatic entrance of my presentation. So here I put any colors, blue, reddish, using a big brush. I use the purple tone, red, mixing it all together in one canvas, so it will be easy for me to mix and to make a dark background. Okay, so that's the first step, making all covered with this color. So everyone, if you are watching this, sorry if you cannot see the paints or the palette that I am mixing the colors or my colors, but you can just still see here what colors that I am using. It's very visible on the screen, so I hope you can understand this one. Okay, so I'm putting some more blue color. Yeah, there. So I am now just dubbing the video because I also don't record the audio when I paint this video. I just play background music, and I didn't talk uh, when while painting this one. So hopefully you can still understand this one, everyone. So this is not a complete tutorial, honestly. This is just a demonstration on how I painted the worship in the midst of storm painting. Okay, so I am very glad that plenty of people like this painting. So I made this painting to honor our God and that He is always there for us, even if we suffer uh, different storms, or even for today that we have this kind of virus that struck us everywhere. It's everywhere, and plenty people died. And you know that for everyone that who always at home, or at home quarantine now, don't worry that God is always be with us, be with you. So just be still and pray. He always be there, and just pray for that He will give you um, the strength to to carry on these trials. Okay, so here I'm filling everything with bluish color, dark purple, brownish, red color, or some greenish. Okay, so I hope you will just understand the process, and I think that it's not so easy, it's not so hard to understand this one. Okay, there. Yeah, I'm adding some little purple on the top side. So all you have to do is just fill everything with dark colors here. You can create any background colors you want there. It doesn't matter, everyone. Yeah. So I want to say thank you for everyone who commented or put comments on the, the time-lapse video I posted for this one. So thank you everyone, and I'm very very blessed for all the comments that you are also in connection for these times, especially to our God. Okay, this is the second step. I am actually this is the third step. The first step is sketching, the second step is underpainting, and this one I do a little sketching, but it's loose type. I just make some curves using the big brush to create the waves. So this is the how I created first the waves, or uh, the tidal waves or the big waves. Yeah, so first it's just like just playing, but actually later it will come out. From time to time, I'm always thinking what will it will look like. So if you're asking me if I have some reference, I also look some photos on what uh, the waves will look like at midnight or in the night. If there's one just small lights coming from or one light source. So for this one, this is the guide for me what my waves will look like. So you can just see here, it looks like an abstract painting. Yeah. So I just want to express all my feelings here. What I felt right now, especially we are in the middle of a very big problem, not just for my country here in the Philippines, but in the entire world. We are facing this very big problem with this disease. That we know that if it got hit us, we might die, or if we survive, we are so lucky. But for those who lose the battle, um, we just have to pray that not many are. We just have to pray that this will stop. God will stop this disease. Okay. So this part, I'm going to put the the clouds. So first, I just want to create emotions there. I just want to create random circular strokes with bluish tone or white, adding with white and a little light purple, just to create those background tones of the dark clouds, and and I want it to be look more irregular. So that's why I create strokes there, circular strokes, diagonal, or whatever my brush wants to put there. Okay. Yeah, just want to blend. Very important to blend the edge, make it like smooth. Okay. And here I'm going to start adding some reddish horizons, not horizons. So I'm going to put some purples or reddish purple or something like red for the horizon. I want to create a little lights there that it's coming from the sunset or some sunrise. It will be look like there's sunrise there on the horizon or sunset, something like that. Here I'm adding some bluish tone, bluish color, light bluish, and here on the center of this part, not in the center but in this left, top left. So I'm gonna make it a little lighter, because usually the clouds will be lighter in the top. Okay, so there's a little light there coming from the top, but this part will be light later on, because I'm gonna put the light there where the God is coming out from the clouds. Okay, so I hope everyone you still understand this. This is not really a full tutorial. This wasn't made for a tutorial. I just want this one to create a timeless video, uh, just to give hope to everyone who are suffering right now, especially myself. We are also suffering. We are under community quarantine in my town, in my city. So we cannot just get out going to other towns. We are, we are here. I hope that this will stop one day, and I'm still hopeful that it will come. Okay, here on the horizon, as what I've said, I'm going to put some orange or reddish tone there. But first, I am adding some little orange here. Yeah, but I know that I will change that later on. It will be much more like reddish. Yeah. So this will create illusion that there's something it's like sunrise or sunset coming out there. So it's not a fully bad weather at all. The bad weather is just near on the front of us, but on the horizon you can see some lights there. That even if we are facing right now a very dark storms and which give us very um, unhopeful problems, but we know that our God will give us always a new sunsets. I know, I'm sorry, a new sunrise. He will always give us a new sunrise. So one day we know that there will always sunrise from these dark ages. Okay, so there I'm adding some reddish horizons. Yeah, all you have to do is just blend it well there. Just blend it. Yeah, there. And use the, if you have a bristle flat brush, a small bristle flat brush, you can use it to blend because my canvas is very rough. Okay, here I am starting to add highlights on the waves, the big waves, the tidal waves, yeah, the stormy waves. Okay, so I am mixing the bluish green or blue green, everyone. So just more blue and little amount of yellow, and then add white. Make it like more bluish than greenish. So that's how you're gonna mix this color. It's a tortoise. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a tortoise, like something like that. Yeah, this one here, I'm adding some curves just to create illusion that this wave is coming to drop, something like that. And here, on the top of the waves, it's like there's a big, strong winds that hitting these waves, and the water just splashes on the left side, something like that. So I cannot really explain it so much in English, but I think that you also understand. Yeah. So here I'm adding some more. Yeah, and then I'm going to start adding some a little highlights there in the top of the waves. But here, do not add white, just add uh, light purple. So you can use blue and red and then put more white there, but make sure that it's not bright. It should be dark. It's like a light white color or white waves that has been hit by the uh, that has not hit by the sun, something like that, or some sort of light source. So it should be dark white, everyone, or light purple, something like that. So do not make it white. This will create a contrast later, so you can see it later on the final result why I'm doing like this. So here I'm going to add a little foams, water foams. Okay, so here I'm going to add more foams. Yeah, just white, not so white everyone, but a light color, light purple. Just have to white. Just have to add like this. Okay, if you are painting with me right now, you can just follow what I'm doing. I don't have to talk so much because you know that I'm not really good in speaking English. My grammar is still not that good. It's really, really bad. Okay, so let's add more foams on the far part. Okay. More foams, more white, more highlights. But always remember, everyone, is don't put white there. Just put light purple, something like that, or something bluish color. Okay. There. Yeah. Looks good. But just make it look more like an abstract. Do not make it so blended, so smooth. Yeah, I don't also need to do that because I'm doing it as fast as I could. Adding more darks here. Yeah. Also some darks here. You can use the purple color, blue and uh, red, and you can put a little raw umber, something like that. Yeah, to make some dark shades on the on the water. Always remember that it is night time, so you can expect that the water should be dark on the bottom. The bluish color is just a transparent color from the light or sun or light reflections. Because I'm gonna put a light later on. So here you can put more foams. And also here you can put some waves. And some here. So waves also, everyone, is sort of like an abstract. It's like a small triangle, irregular triangles. You can put it there. There, yeah. I will add more. So this time it will be much more bluish. So just purple, everyone, but more blue and then white. There. And also here. And here would be a little more bluish, bluish purple. So I'm adding some midtones here, darks, and a little light. But I'm not adding yet the highlights because I want to add it on the last part. Okay. And now I'm going to add a little more lighter color. This time will be lighter bluish. So I can just mix white and blue, or blue-green, everyone, with a little yellow, and then make it more lighter, just like this. And we can create more waves there, a little more lighter waves. Do not put much light waves there because we're doing it gradually. We're doing it little by little to create the lights. Yeah, I don't want to jump to the highlights. I just have to make it little by little on progress. So I'm going to add more blue-green here. A little lighter but not so light again. It's not yet the highlights. There. And also here. I'll just add more a little highlights. Everyone, if you're doing it painting with me, just follow what I'm doing and always have fun and always be inspired. Okay, so as you see everyone, I put more details there. I put plenty of colors. Make sure that it looks more, if you make it close, look it closely, it will look like an abstract. Okay, in this part I'm going to add some yellowish or orange, light orange tone, like a flesh color, to create those highlights there on the clouds. It's like an opening in the part of the clouds. There's some light there. This is where cat came from this part. It's going throughout the clouds, looking for you to save you. Okay, so there. I just blend it. I have to make it smooth. You can use bristle flat brush, everyone. You can. It's better to use this. It's better to. It's faster to make it smooth, or it's much more effective. And here I'm gonna put some highlights on the clouds, but this one is light purple color. Just use the red, blue, and white, and then yeah, and then compare colors like this. It should be like this, and then start blending on the bottom part. Honestly, my canvas is too rough this time, that's why it's hard for me to blend. Let's create like cotton like clouds like this. Okay, so I'll add also little clouds there. There. Okay. Okay, in this part of the bottom part of the clouds, I'm gonna put a little lighter bluish color here. Still purple, but bluish purple, everyone. Light bluish purple. Yeah, on the top, sorry, on the top, everyone. I'm going to start blending. Yeah, there. I'm using a bristle flat brush, a rounded bristle flat brush. There. So here I'm going to blend more. Just blend. And then just blend. Make sure that it's still wet, everyone, so that you can still blend it. Yeah, I'm just like I'm erasing everything there, but it's good. It can create textures there also. It can help create some abstract textures there. And blending on the bottom there. And also here, I'm gonna put a little lighter colors. And here, I'm gonna put some, this is a reddish purple, everyone, or more red and a little amount of blue. And then white also, and then just put it there to make it like a reddish to make like there's a sunset there or sunrise. But here one, just you can use pure red. Just blend it using the bristle flat brush. Just blend it there. Yeah, you can use the red also. Just blend it there. Yeah, I'm just using red this time. There. And also here's some little darks. All you have to do is blend and blend because the paint is still wet, is already wet. Oh no, sorry, it's already dry. Good day everyone. And I am trying to blend everything there, and my canvas is so hard to drag. I think I need one more coats there. Yeah, I forgot to add one more coats. And this part here, just darker purple, but not so dark everyone. Just add a little white there. Yeah, if you cannot see the mixing, and you can just compare my colors. Just use the purple, dark purple. And here again, on the top also. I'm gonna put a little more lighter here. But this one is a light purple, everyone. Bluish purple. You can put on the top. There. I'm gonna make it a little darker because I think it's too light. And also here. So it looks like a clouds now, but make it more like an abstract. Do not make it too smooth, something like that. It's still good to see those brush strokes there. Okay. So I have now a beautiful cloudy night. And now I'm going to start to paint the raft. I don't know what do you call that. That is a wood, everyone. And I'm using now plain raw umber. Just put it right away there. Yeah, just do it manually, draw it manually there. You can sketch using the pencil if you want, if you are having a hard time, or if you are not sure if perfectly good or proportion. So here I'm just sketching using the number. I think I'm using the number 2 nylon flat brush and then raw umber. There. Yeah, I'm going to connect it here for some details. Okay. So I'm gonna put a little more dark colors like this. No, not yet. Maybe later. Okay, so you can now see the details there, but not the dark tones. You can only see the mid tones, but not the dark tones. The dark tones will be added later. But here I'm going to start sketching the man worshipping him to start. So I'm using a light raw umber. It's a light raw umber color. I just add white onto the raw umber and it's good. You can use pencil, everyone, if you are hesitant to draw it with directly with the brush. I'm using the smaller brush, number 2 Nylon flat brush. But if you are, I think it's hard for you, then you can use the pencil for your guide. Okay. Yeah. So you can see now the body and the legs. Now I'm going to add the head. So I'm still analyzing where to add this head. Yeah, he's looking up. So you should also try to imagine what you're doing, what he will be doing. So I'm going to make him look up. If you want, you can also have a model for this one. You can find some models on the internet, or you can ask someone to post for you. Here I'm adding the arm, the left arm. Everything is just light brown, everyone, or light umber plus white. And here I'm adding some more. I'm going to add some arm. Okay. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to continue adding some details on this on the worshipping man. I'm going to put the left arm, the right arm, I mean. Okay. So here I'm gonna put some legs. But all of this, everyone, is still sketching because it's a trial and error method. So I might make it a mistake. I might make a mistake, and I can still retouch it. So I'm not putting everything directly. I'm still doing the sketch, but I'm using the paints as the sketch. There. So if you are painting, you just follow what I'm doing and always have fun. Okay. So now I'm going to start adding some uh, darks. So I'm going to start putting the legs. So he's wearing pants, black pants. So I'm gonna put it first. I'm using purple, or you can just mix uh, blue, red, and the raw umber to make some look like dark color. But it's not actually dark, everyone. It's the combination of those colors. It's almost look like a black, but it's not a black. I don't use black on my on this tutorial. Yeah. Yeah, I'm putting the foot. So if you are having hard time also, everyone, if you are trying to think or do your own sketch, so if you are having a hard time painting the anatomy, then you can find some reference also. And I'm going to put some dark tones also for the rough on the woods, so that it will have some shadows or shades, dark shades. Okay. And also here. Yeah. Yeah, I can see now some dark tones there, dark shades, dark shades. So yeah. And here I'm going to put some shirt, but the shirt is a little broken, or there are some slices there. I don't know how I can speak like that. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, so I can make it like it's I can put some details there, and I can put some wind. It has been flew by the wind. Okay, so I'm using the light uh, purple color, so blue, red, and more white, but don't put too much light there. And here on the on the foot, I'm going to put some browns. I did put the browns. He has no shoes. Okay, and so seeing the dark color, I'm putting some hair. So I'm not using black, everyone. I'm just using the blue, red, and I think raw umber to make some dark colors. I'm not using any black here. Yeah. So we're doing first the darks before we're gonna put the lights. Later on, we can start putting the highlights there. And also on the dress, on the part of the body, the arms, can put some dark shades there. But I'm using the darks the same with the shirt, but just a little, everyone. Don't put too much dark. And then I'm going to start adding some highlights on the rough. So just light through umber, everyone. Just put it on the top of the brown woods. Yeah, just light through umber, or umber plus white. Put in the top. Just follow what I'm doing. Okay, so just do like that. It will not be so hard. Also, don't forget to add the casted shadow there. Just keep this part on the back of the man so that you can see that there's shadow on the front, and there's a light on the front, and then it's always casted shadow on the back. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to put more highlights, but this time it's much more lighter, everyone. I'm adding much more light on the raw umber. Now you can see that it's shining now, so it's starting to pop out. Yeah, there. Yeah, put it more. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to add more white there, but this time it will be much more lighter. Yeah, it's now glowing, everyone. It's like hitting. It's like it was hit by a very good light. There, I'm gonna put more here also. I think I'm adding white there. Yeah. Okay. And on the also, I'm going to put some waves here. So yeah, just use some. I think I'm using white. So just use the white, everyone. So it's not really the waves, but I'm just making it as uh, that it will look like good or realistic. Or as my guide also, where I'm gonna put those waves there. Okay. And also here. And then here. And then some white also here. Okay, so I'm going to start adding some highlights also on the base of the clouds. So just use the light purple, everyone. So blue, red, and more white, but don't put so much white there. It should be light purple. So that's why I'm adding some light purple there, because there's some few lights there that hitting this part. And I'm gonna put that later on the the lightning. So I will put some light shades here first, like this. I'm using the row. I'm using the visual fat brush. Okay. So here. So the same thing, everyone. If you put the lightning, just put this one first. And now I'm going to use the plain white, everyone. I'm going to put the lightning. So just create a straight line. Not straight, everyone, but some zigzag lines there. Just follow the pattern of the shades, the light shades. And in the bottom should be white base there, something. Do this the same with the other lightnings, everyone. Also, there's some roots like something like that of the lightning. Okay, make sure that it's the base is bigger than the tip. Okay, so just like a light there, yeah, something like that. Okay, that's it. And the same thing with the other lighting, everyone. The same concept, the same technique, but different form. Yeah, don't make it the same with the other. And there, so that's it. And here I'm going to add more highlights on the clouds. So here on the top part, I'm adding some light raw umber. Yeah. Do this the same with others. Create some like cotton like clouds, and just always blend it. I'm using the light raw umber, everyone. Mixing it with uh, blue, red, and more white, but make sure that it's not so white. And also here, the same thing, everyone, until uh, the most part. Okay. Now I'm going to use put a very light orange. Just use the orange, everyone, with bright color or white. Just mix it with white, yellow, red, a little red and white, and I put it in the center here. It's just like there's coming good light coming from that part of the clouds. This is where God came from. It's where Jesus came from, or coming from, something like that. So make sure that you blend well on the edge, but make sure on the part on the left part there's a sharp edge there. It's a cover clouds covering this part there. Okay, so I am blending. I am using now the bristle flat brush. Is better in blending because I think my canvas was rough. Okay, so just blend it here and blend there. That's it. So you can see now some lights coming out from the hole of the clouds. That's where God will come out. And also I'm going to add more highlights here on the clouds. It should be much more lighter, just to compensate how bright the colors coming from the inside of these clouds. Yeah, and the light is coming out now. I really like this part, everyone, where God is coming out on this part of the clouds. So everything is popping out now because of the lights. Because lights always the hope to have a beautiful painting, or even a beautiful life. Okay, I'm adding more lighter colors and a few smaller clouds, a few details there. Just follow what I'm doing, everyone. Continue doing it. By the way, the color is a little yellowish or orange color. Just put more white there. Now I'm going to start adding highlights on the man worshipping. So I'm using here a lighter orange or lighter flesh color, red, yellow, more yellow, and white. So just add to the face of the man. You can also use umber and white first. So I'm adding on the left side for the highlights, and also the ear. So yeah. So by doing this, it will eventually um, popping out, or it will come alive. Okay. So here I'm using the pure white now. It's a pure white, everyone. I'm using on the clothes, on the shirt, so that we can see a very good highlights coming from the sun. So just use the pure white here, and I'm using the number one liner brush. Yeah, I like the slides there. Okay. And here some little brownish, light browns, and also the neck and the face. Um, yeah. And on the arms also, everyone, here on the, you can see some lights there. And also on the fingers, you can put some lights there. Just put light or umber, everyone. Yeah, you can see now some lights on the man worshipping. And here also the other arm, the right arm, you can put some another light also. Same colors, everyone. There. And then I'm gonna put more details and lights. On the other, the on the right part also, I can put some lights there. And also the hair. Just use the white, everyone. You can make it glow. There. And I'm gonna extend some lights also. Okay. And then I'm adding some white, pure white there on the left arm. It's been hit by really great lights. And then I'm starting to put highlights on the pants. So it should be light bluish color one or light bluish purple. Just blue and a little red and white. Just bluish purple. I think it's raining now here. It's actually 2 a.m. now in my place, in my studio. Okay, so some more highlights, light bluish color. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think it's raining outside, everyone. I know that you can hear those noises there, the rain. Okay. And now I'm going to start some putting some uh, flex color, or like an orange color, everyone. I'm, I'm adding it to the face, to the ear, and to the neck. This color will make the man colors alive. So just put more reddish brown or yellowish brown, something, just to add colors. And also the ear, it will become more transparent. So I'm adding some red or light red or pinkish, something like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some more here. Yeah, just a little more uh, reddish brown color or orange brown, something like that. Brown, which is more like an orange, everyone. Because I want to intensify the lights, and a little more blending, brown blendings. Okay, so just follow what I'm doing, adding more browns, details, and everything. And then I'm going to start adding some details on the waves. So here I'm adding some light purple. So just add light purple, everyone, on the edge of the waves. And then also here. That's it. Okay. And also here, everyone, I'm going to put some darker purples. Yeah, just put it there. Just use the purple color, everyone. Just red and blue, and that will be good. Just to create some depths there on that part, because that part shouldn't be hitting by the light. It was not hit by the light, so it should be dark, those parts there, and also here. And here we're going to start put the lights. So I'm using pure white here. This is the highlights now, and also the waves, the uh, the white foams. So usually if it's white foams, is always white, and if it hits by the light, it will eventually become very bright in color. And I want to intensify the lights. I want to make it very bright there. So here also I'm going to add some white there. So again, just follow what I'm doing. And on this part, on the top part, I'm going to put some lights there. I mean I'm going to put some waves, or something like the waves have been hit by the strong wind, and it becomes scattered like a very soft lines, something like that. So it's just like that, everyone. I don't know how can I explain this, but just follow what I'm doing. Okay. And everyone, I'm going to start adding a lighter color, blue green, lighter blue green. So it should be much more like blue green, everyone, and make it light. I will make it much more transparent because the light is coming from the front. So it's look like a backlight, everyone. So the water will become much more transparent and thin, transparent and thin. So I'm putting this part very light, light blue or blue green, bluish green. So just make it like that, and make sure that you blend it well there, and also here on this part. Okay, so I'm adding more blue green or bluish green. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm adding some more bluish green, everyone. Yeah, just to make this part very very bright. It has been hit by the good light. There, also here. Yeah, just make it more like an abstract, everyone. And just follow what I'm doing and always have fun. And here I'm going to put Jesus. I'm going to put him in the front of the clouds, the lighting clouds, where it's coming from. It's like from heaven. So he's standing there. He's blessing the the worshiping man. He's blessing him like he's a strong man worshiping him is in the midst of the storm. He doesn't afraid. So I think we should always be like that. We should not be afraid even though we are facing a big storm in our lives. And always look for him, our eyes on him, so that his spirit will be with us. Okay, so just use the pure white, everyone, just to make it really really white there, just to make it he look like glowing there. Okay, and then here I'm gonna put some sun rays or rays from him, from the light from him, from Jesus, from God. I'm gonna put some lights from him there. It's like a sun rays, everyone, but it's from him. So it's just giving lights to the worshiping man. He's giving lights to us in the midst of the storm. So just ask him and he will give you the lights that you want, that you need from him. Okay? So it's really it's popping out now, everyone. The painting is popping out now. So in doing this, I'm sorry, but I forgot to say. Um, use the bristle flat brush, and then make sure that it's very very dry, and then uh, make sure that you put it you practice it first to other canvas or to the other wood or paper. Make sure that it's very very dry, and some few pens, put some few white pens there and just drag it little by little. You can feel that it's rough, then that's good. You can do it slowly like that and gain the lights slowly. Okay, so I think it's very very good now. I see the very good lights there. Okay, the same technique, everyone, the same technique. Just use um, the very light brush, with this the bristle flat brush. I'm going to add another um, lightnings here, so I just put it randomly on this part. to put some a shark. So it's not just the storm that you will be afraid of this painting, but also the shark. It's always there. When you fall on that raft, you will die. You will be eaten by the shark. So you have nothing to do, but don't be afraid. I know that God is there. I know that God is always there in the middle of the storm, in the middle of the trials, in the middle of something big, bigger than you. But God is always bigger than this. Always remember. I just used the raw umber, everyone. No, I mean purple, red and blue, and a little raw umber. Okay, here, so I think I am almost done, and I am now retouching, everyone, adding some, getting some parts which I don't like. I'm making it lighter, or adding some bluish tone, blue green, everyone, or uh, purple, bluish purple, something, or blue green, or something like blue violet. So more blue and red, and adding a little white, then you can shade it here. So I am deleting some parts which I really don't like. I'm retouching it. So I just retouch everything there, and the painting is almost done in this part. Okay, so I hope everyone you get something out of this. Even it's not a perfect tutorial, it's not a complete tutorial, everyone, because I miss mixing or using the palette. So yeah, thank you, everyone. Yeah. So once again, it's not this tutorial. It's just this painting is not intended for tutorial. So I made this for time lapse. But for some requests, I read in the comments. Yeah, I'm going to upload this one. So I'm adding some more darks, lights there, just to complete the entire painting. Yeah. And if you are painting, you just follow what I'm doing, and always have fun, everyone. Okay. And always remember that this is just a guide. If your painting is not the same with my result, so it's okay, everyone. You just have to to everyone have uniqueness, and your result will always be different, because of course you are still practicing also, and this is a guide. You can also learn more by following this one, especially the mixing, the shades, the lights. It will be worth it. Okay, so here I'm adding some more lighter bluish color, or blue violet, but it should be light, everyone. And yeah, and don't put too much light there, because it's away from the light. Okay. And here I'm going to put some another wood here on the part of the raft. So yeah, it's like some random extension, random details there, but because I feel like the raft is so simple, so I'm going to put something like that, some moss. But it's look like a broken wood, broken part of the raft. So just an extension, everyone, just to make it much more detailed. Yeah, I'm using brown first, the umber, and then later on I'm going to put the highlights. Yeah, first, but before the highlights, I'm going to put the darks, which is the blue and the red, which is the more like purple. But I'm adding the raw umber, so it look like more like a dark brown. Okay, I think it's raining outside. Okay, so that's it. I'm adding now the highlights. So in the highlights, just add raw umber and white, and it will be good. I'm using the smaller brush and adding the highlights little by little. There. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, adding more highlights and even more lighter. Yeah. So I think it really looks good now. Okay, everyone. So I think I am actually done. I'm just adding some retouch, adding some lights there. And I want to say thank you for watching this video. And always remember, everyone, even if we are facing now a big storm, I know that God is always there for us. I know that God is always bigger than this storm. I know that God will protect us. God will be with us always. So don't be afraid, everyone. Just focus on God. Just focus on Jesus. He will be with us always in the midst of this storm. So yeah, don't worry, everyone. God is still in control and He's still a good God.
Okay everyone, so I wanna say thank you for watching this video today, and I hope you get something out of this. And my only advice is to keep on practicing, keep on painting. The more you do it, the more you know how to use your brush, the more you will know how to mix the colors. That's why I'm using limited colors by palette, because I want you to learn how to mix and get the desired colors you want. So please hit like, add some comments, subscribe for more videos in the future. Okay, once again, thank you, have a nice day, and God bless you all. All the glory and honor and praises always belongs to the Lord.